Hello and welcome back to Factory Town Idle. In our last episode, which was just a couple days ago, we finished up a bunch of stuff with automatic automatic rebalancing. I went through that, how that worked. We also went through the finishing up of the research, or how I was finishing up the research. And so now all 5 of our existing towns have all the research done that can be done at this point. The mountains in the jungle have reached level 21, which unlocks, or level 20 rather, which unlock the desert and the snow biomes. So we're going to open those up today, and then we're going to see what new stuff they introduced to the game as part of those 2 biomes. And then, as you can see here, we need to get one or the other of them to level 20 in order to open up the magic biomes. So hopefully we will get to that in the next couple of episodes, but I don't know how long it's going to take to get these towns, one of these towns, but probably both of them, to level 20. It'll be a little bit faster than it was for the last 2 because I know a bit more, plus we have a bit more resources available to get them to work. So without further yammering, let's go ahead and create these towns. So I was trying to think of additional lame names to name them following the pattern that I have. So we're going to call this one Walizona, and that'll be the desert. And a natural resource here is cactus. I'm guessing, actually that should be the cactus jam that we get. And then we're going to also create the snow biome, which we're going to call Wally on Ice. And that natural resource is potatoes. Potatoes. Let's see, we get a recipe for meat stew now. Nice. We'll unlock all those in a moment. But let's come in here and take a look at what we have, starting at this one. So as kind of always with Factory Town, you either need to start trading right away, which you can't do until you can build some traders, which means you need yellow coin, or you start harvesting some of the basics and see what you can sell off. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that the easy way, just by doing the automatic rebalance on these. They will fill up their buffers, of course, but we're going to sell those things. So we have grain. Wait, I forgot what we had. We have grain, cactus, water, rock, and tree. All right. Grain, cactus, water, stone, and wood. Wait, we can't sell water here? Oh, yeah, we can. There it is. We can't because we don't have enough stuff. But that'll do for now. We probably should get additional housing, because that'll give us the ability to harvest more wood to get more housing, etc. I want to go ahead and push these down, except for this one, as we have done before. I also should do the same for this, down and down, just so we have those prepped and ready to go. Crafting will all be what it is. We'll want to start crafting. Actually, we could start crafting planks, but one of some more people here, of course, too. And by having that, then we could sell the planks too, or instead, probably instead for right now, and then later it could be 2. But I want to build another one of these. We have enough coin now. We can build a food market. Oh, we need stuff for food markets. Now to cancel that. I think we lost the stuff then. It's not good. All right, do that anyway. We could also, though, build a trading post or 2. And start importing some things to sell even faster, to get through it even faster. And I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll jump over to the other one and get that one started also. But for now, we can do this. So I want to import in, let's see, what do we have? Buffers of sugar, apples, berries, carrots, cotton, tomatoes, pears. I do have water here because I'm suspecting that the desert's not going to have very good water regen. We're going to have to import it. So I did set up some water exporting from the river, which has the best water regen. So we'll see how that works out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Import 8, 9. And I will wait on the on that. We could import either the sugar, or the cloth, though, at this point. And then we can jump back over here to the market, and we can start, actually, yeah, go ahead and do that. We can start making, we're selling some more stuff here that we're importing now. That's going to take it a bit, though, because it's planks and stone, and we're not really making a whole lot of those, but also the planks are, yeah, ouch. We need planks now for housing. Let's put that up at high, maybe. We're making 0.3 planks per second. And for this additional food market, we need 25, I think it was. Ouch. Well, the problem isn't wood anymore. The problem is other things. We could allocate more workers toward this. I don't know why it's not reallocating. If I force this down, see, it puts it in the wrong spot. I guess because these buffers aren't full yet. That's the potential problem with this, is that you need to... let's turn that off. You kind of need to help it until the buffers get full. Which is kind of a bummer, but that's the way that it works. Well, the stone we're at least good on. It's just now the planks. But I think the next thing we'll build is going to be actually a couple of these. We have the wood, so let's go ahead and do it. Because then we can make more planks. Crafting, planks. There we go. That'll help. That'll help greatly. There we go. Okay, so turn that back off so it's on the default. And, yeah, that's our food market. Okay, so let's go here and sell those things we're importing. So we now have... wait, we don't have flour coming in. We have water coming in, but I'll wait on that one. Oh, we don't have water coming in. We have carrots, tomato. Wait, they only added 2? Ouch. All right. Give me more of these, then. Yeah, that plank situation is kind of rough. Let's let that kind of go. Let's jump over here to the snow biome, and we'll do the same thing over there. Let's add, let's see, harvesting, auto, even though, again, build 1, 2, 3 houses, because that gets us to planks. And then we can go to the market, and we can sell grain and potatoes, and then logs and stone, wood and stone. Then we can start crafting planks. And then we can build a couple of these. Even though that messes up my log situation, it's fine. We can build quite a few more of these before we have to use anything else like coin in this case. Let's build another house. Because we're out of workers, so we need more. Well, I mean, you know. Crafting. All of those. And then we could go down here and switch this one to that one. And then I think we could build a food market, maybe. We could use some more stone harvesting, though. That might be the easier way to do that this early. Go ahead. And we could start our trades. Don't quite have that much, but we'll get there in enough time, I think. We're going to import sugar, apple, berry, carrot, tomato, cotton, tomato, pear, herb, dragon fruit. And actually, I have an issue with pears that I need to go fix. Okay. We'll obviously want to export potatoes from here and export cactus fruit from the other. And then we can do carrot, tomato. Should have a little bit of a buffer built up of some of those things. What are they taking? Planks and stone? Yeah. build a few more houses here too, and then we'll switch back over to the other town. So kind of at this stage of the game, you end up with a bit of back and forth or kind of hurry up and wait kind of situation a little bit. It works out okay in the end, but you kind of have to play the balance game a little. How are we doing on natural resources? Not bad. Not bad. Maybe another food market after the houses are done. They're going faster than I thought they would. Maybe we had a long time to have to fix the herb situation. Only losing 0.47. There's 245,000 herbs in market storage, or trading storage. All right, let's toggle back. So I think what I'll end up doing for this episode is... Oh, we can sell all this stuff too. Yeah. We need more markets here. As the markets kind of are upgradable, we can spend these things to get there. Let's do... ooh, we can do a few of these. This one and this one. Exploration we don't really need. We could do it, but given how much money we have, or rather don't have, I'll wait. Herbs can go, sugar can go. Am I importing? Yes, I'm importing dragon fruit here too. Okay. This one. One more of you. And then those upgrades also. We don't have the money yet. We're almost there. Let the other one go a little bit longer, I think, before we jumped in there. We got to all the trading posts. That's why this one doesn't have as much, because I bought more trading posts. Right? I bought more houses too. Went to 10. Maybe I didn't buy more trading posts. No, it's here too. Okay, never mind. It's here too. Food market capacity. Yeah, we'll get that eventually too. So that, we need that one to add more capacity for these. I think it doubles it, the first one. I have a couple more things to sell. I could buy one more food market here. And that'll at least get me to the point where I can flip a couple more of these things on. Come on. There you are. 1, 2. Yeah, just a couple. And then we can make sure we did the same over here. I have 5 food markets, so let's go with sugar and dragon fruit. I don't know what I did differently. Maybe I was selling water. Was I selling water in the desert? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know exactly what I did differently, but okay. So we have all this now. We're at least making a little bit, and I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll kind of get these towns moving. We have a bunch of research to do, of course, so we need to get schools up and running, so we can get that going. I'm going to do some of these research skills, this one and that one, at least to get us up and running here. Food market capacity also for this town, and then I'll bring you back in maybe as we start getting to where we can make what we can with the dragon fruit, no, with the cactus fruit and with the potatoes. But we'll have to kind of get, I mean, we can export them to the other towns to make it, probably we'll do that first, export it to Wallyville, so we can make it there, and then we will work on making it everywhere. So I'll be back in a little bit with that part. And welcome back. It's been, I don't know, a half hour or so, and I've really been focusing on these 2 towns, the 2 new towns in the desert and the snow biomes, and they're already up to level 9. Now, of course, each level is harder than the previous, but the fact that we're already up to level 9 is pretty promising. I have done quite a lot of upgrades as I can afford them. Actually, I can afford this one now, which I want to do as I can afford them. And I'm also doing researches, although now I'm on some longer term ones. 3 of them are storages, which I haven't even bothered building any storages yet, additional storage yet. But of course, metal is processing here. And a lot of things are being made kind of basic to intermediate stuff. And then a lot of things are being sold. Basically, everything that we have made is being sold. Mason production would be good. Quarry production could be good. Trading post storage, I don't think I really care about. I'll clear it eventually. I'll do it eventually, but I don't really care about it right now because, yeah, we don't really need it. So let's go back to Wallyville and let's go into first. Let's go to trading, and we can start importing potatoes. And we can start importing cactus fruit. And you can see already that they're being overwhelmed. So we're going to have to export more. But I wanted to come down here to the export of cloth and increase that by a bit. Because we pulled them in to those other 2 towns so they could start making some clothing. So of course we need to do a little bit more there. And you can see also carrots went up. Tomatoes went up. Pear went up a lot. Ouch. And of course we need to bring in more potatoes, which is going to use more carrots and more tomatoes. And then we need potatoes again, but also cactus fruit. And I have to go obviously rebalance all of these in all the other towns, which is why I'm only making the things here. But what am I making, you might ask? Well, we're making a couple of things. I also need to bring in more sugar, apparently. First of all, we're making... Where's it at here? Just cactus jam. That takes pear juice and cactus fruit plus some sugar and fire, of course, to make jam. So it's similar to these, except that it takes... It's actually kind of in between these in a way, because it takes... that is between the Dragon Punch and the other jams, because it takes a juice, which... The one that this one doesn't take, of course. Cactus fruit, of course. Sugar, yes. And that makes the cactus jam. Now, it's using 2 workers to craft that. And I want to go check what we're selling on that one. But for now, that makes sense. And then veggie stew is one of the new recipes we got. And that became available with potatoes. And we had carrots already and tomatoes already, but we added potatoes in. We also got meat stew. And I can actually clear these a little bit here. There we are. So that now we can make... meat stew, and that also needed potatoes and carrots. So we now have all 3 stews, which is good because we're producing the veggie stew and the meat stew here, and we'll be able to claim this momentarily, as well as the cactus jam here, and be able to claim that momentarily as well. Let's go back. Maybe I don't want to go back to the trading yet. Let's see if it bottoms or caps out, I should say. What are we selling of those? Potatoes we want to sell. We don't have enough to sell, but we want to sell those. We want to sell cactus fruit. We want to sell cactus jam, veggie stew, and meat stew. And then we'll have to, of course, go import those. So we have these 2 done now. Let's claim both of those. That gives us 10 quest coins. And I think that didn't... Yeah, that didn't. Okay, good. It didn't add anything new to the list. We still have to produce these ruby rings. We also have to get to level 10 in both of those towns to unlock ruby and sapphire. Ruby rings, sapphire rings. Imagine that. Okay, so that's good. More potatoes, more whatever else we need to have coming in here. Carrots, potatoes, lots of potatoes. So I'm going to have to boost the export of those for sure. For sure. And increasing the cactus fruit increases the pear demand because we're using pear juice to make cactus jam, of course, and then that bottomed out again already. There we are. I don't know if that'll be stable or not. We also need to import sugar, we remember. We remember. Ouch. Okay, there we are. And these might max out as they get to 100% full. We don't have any additional gourmet kitchens available, so they're processing that. Let's force a couple of these extra workers so we can get those things filled up a little bit faster to come out of these spots. I kind of don't really understand why it doesn't pull them out, but it's not pulling them out, so to put them into these 3, so that's fine. But these have to, I mean, they have to skill up too, by the way. They're only at levels 15 and 16 here, and the rest of these are at 30-somethings. So we have a lot to make to get balanced out and caught up and everything. Let's keep increasing these. We'll max them out eventually, but I might also have to add in some more workers here, some more trading posts here. Yeah, I'm going to need some more. Let's add just one more for now. I can also take this and see where I'm shortfalling at, so I can make sure that I don't shortfall too much on things like sugar. We need to hit pears first. Ooh. Level 10 in the desert. Nice. And snow should be not far behind, I think. Also, we've got now the ruby ore. We'll go take care of that. Or go take a look at that, I mean, in a moment. Let's see. Carrots now. And then we need sugar brought in by the truckload. And I need another trading post. They're ramping up production, so that could be part of it, but we shall see. There you are, for now. I'm sure I'll need more. We'll have to ramp all these back down again, which is why I'm not worrying about, except maybe potatoes, not worrying about it too much. There's no rebalance on this screen, which is kind of an interesting place to be in. I don't really want to go to more traders than this, if I don't have to. So we're going to kind of pause here. Trading post storage capacity upgrade. Sure, why not? Ruby rings, of course. The research for that. We don't have ruby yet, so we can't do it, but we will shortly. I have to do another couple of sellers for potatoes. A couple of sellers for cactus fruit, I think, probably. Although you don't have any idea, so I'll just wait there. And the other food items are where? Here. And I also need to do this. I didn't do this for Wallyville because we had them all manually set down. But we're adding new items in, so that could be a problem if we didn't do this. And then, of course, once we get Wallyville set up on these few new items, then we need to go through and do the same for all the other towns so that we can have maximized selling in all of them. Because remember, we're going to be unlocking more new stuff as we get into things like Ruby and Sapphire. So we're going to want to have the money to research also all of these things when we get into magic. So that'll be an important thing to do. Trading. No, crafting probably first. These are filling up, but they're not full yet. And it is just those 3 items, right? That I was crafting? I don't remember. There's the snow biome. Let's turn those in, get our additional items there. And of course that gives us another research to do here that we can't do yet. I kind of wanted to watch these, but also maybe not. Am I going to starve out the trader of potatoes? I am. And I'm going to need more potatoes and things also. So let's just go here, trading, and let's add a bunch more. What did we get here? A bunch of upgrades. Okay. Can we spy any of those? Yeah, this one and that one. I like the skill effects. Tailor production capacity could be useful. Clothing store market capacity could be nice. Trading post. Hardware store market capacity. Yeah, because it's yellow coins. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'll eventually do the other exploration there. And we might as well do this one too. Because, yeah, let's just do it. Because the next ones are trading post production. Clothing store market capacity. We'll get those eventually. But for now, they're fine. You two can be turned in. There's a lot of things available again. Coal would be good. Basic medicine could be done now, I suppose. It needs red coin, but that's fine. And then we were trading some more of this. Let's put up another trading post, at least one. And we're going to export some sapphires here. Just 5, sure, why not? But we also need the ability to properly harvest them. and not overwhelm the harvesting here, although that's going to drop again right now, I think. No, maybe not. There it goes. A little bit it dropped, but still we're over working it, but I think we get the upgrade for this, or for the prospecting, once we get to level. And I don't know what that level is right now, but a level. Let's see, crafting. What do we get? Iron ingot. I will deal with that in a little while, I think. I was mainly here for the trading and the potatoes. Ouch. Another trading post then. A couple of researches got completed. Let's get those started. We started basic medicine. Yeah, let's do, I can't do those yet. Sure, we could do warehouse. And, I don't know, well is fine, I guess. Sapphire harvesting speed. Okay. We can't afford it yet, but we don't really need it yet either. Harvesting speeds, market capacity. Market capacity. I don't think I'll wait on the red coin spending. Cheaper houses could be a better thing to spend it on. Although we do have 30 of each house, I think. So I don't know how many more houses I'll be buying, but lumber mill production capacity. That one I want to do, and we're not quite there yet. Okay. Let's see here. And I still have a lot more to unlock with these, or to continue expanding with these, but for now I'm kind of just trying to get everything to be a little balanced. Just a little. Let's go right there. And then let's switch to the desert. Claim all of these. Bunch of good upgrades that I want. Same kind of ones. This one here, that one there. Again, cheaper houses appears. Trading post, that one's a big expensive one. Let's do this one, because it's fairly inexpensive on the yellow coin front. And then quarry production, or study quarry production, I think. Stone. Harvesting. Tailor production. Mine production would be nice to have too. So with these, yeah, we need a lot of red coins. Lumber mill production capacity too, that'll come later. That's a little bit more expensive. Actually, it's not. It's the same price as these. Or that one, I should say. Take this, please, and this one. And that one. We'll deal with, like I said, we'll deal with metal in a little while. Let's do this. And this one. That one. For now. Yeah, I'll deal with forges, and eventually I'll deal with wells too. Not crafting, trading. That's what I want. This one. Do 2 of these. Look at the rubies exporting. 5 of them. There. Trading post production capacity gives us more workers per trading post, I believe. Let's go right there for now. And go back home, I guess, if you want to call it that, to Wallyville. Let's see now. How are we doing on crafting? Everybody's full? Let's scroll down here. These are still filling up, of course, but we could trade in or import in these two. We just see more traders. Let's actually see if we can minimize some of these. Yeah, you're at 160. Oh, you're fine. That one's good too. This one needs to come down by quite a lot. Not that far, but almost perfect. You are ready to go down there as well. You. There. Potatoes. There. Herbs. Oops, herbs might have already been good. Yeah, herbs are already good. Dragon fruit. There. Or sorry, that was cactus fruit, and then dragon fruit was already good. You can have, I don't know, 5 of each, I guess, since that's what we did on the other side. Although it's at a deficit, so maybe we'll start it at 4. That's because these have more capacity for imports, I guess, is the way to word that. There, please. And you're already good. I think that's good then. And I do eventually want to make more centralized, make more centralization. Yep, cactus fruit needs 1 more. We didn't need 2 more. We just needed 1 more for cactus fruit because it's worth more, I guess. And now, of course, I need to add another trade back into it. There. Market. Scroll. Looking for not 130. That's these. Sell 1 of each, and then we will do our researches also. I'm going to put 2 schools on each. Those will take 45 minutes plus to complete. I could get some more schools and make them go faster, but eventually we're going to max out our import here, our income of the rubies and the sapphires, and I think this is fine. At 48 minutes, it'll be fine. We're not going to finish them in this episode anyways, but we can at least take a look at them. So once we have those, we can then start making jewelry for them. We'll have to do the research, and we'll be making jewelry just like these, exactly like these. And we have some extra capacity here. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I guess there's just the 1 there. We have 23 people, though, because I made too many jewelers. Because of the upgrades and getting extra workers per so many levels of skill added together, we end up with a lot here. Why are you making so many? Oh, I know why you're making so many. Can I? Oh, because I don't have that on auto. This should be on auto as well. And the hearth, no. The water pumps, no, because I just have those maxed out. Because it doesn't hurt. It's just less workers that are dedicated to it. I must have turned those off at some point in the past and forgot about it. But I think what we'll do is we'll leave this episode here. And I think this gives you maybe kind of what you were looking for. I'm going to go pay a visit to Mount Wally Woods, to rebalance those 3 resources and make sure that sugar's good too in the river. It is. Cloth is going out here. It's good. Rebalance those resources to make sure that they're having a positive gain here. And I'm going to keep working on research and upgrades in those 2 new towns, as well as, get these upgrades, this research finished. I will probably work on selling those new items in the new, in the other towns as well. And then I'll bring you all back in next week one day to take a look at where we're at and see what else there is to learn in this, with these 2 new towns. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.